Hello, hello, everybody. How are you today? I'm Christy. If you haven't met me before, I teach hand lettering and doodling, and I am really excited to be here. If you're watching live, it's Monday. I call it morning, but it actually is noon, so it's turning into the afternoon now. But I'm in Tyler, Texas, and I'm on Central Time. So every Monday at noon Central, I go live. And we have a lot of people watch the replay, and I am so glad that you do that. So make sure to still leave a comment. We want to know that you're here. Anyway, so who's here? Hi, Sherry. Hello, good morning. Good morning or good afternoon. So, what we do today is called Devos and Doodles. And it is where I teach you, like I do a little devotional, and I'm not necessarily teaching you. I am walking alongside of you with a devotional, and then we will write out a scripture. And so, hi Hazel, hi Mimi, so glad y'all are here. Welcome, welcome. Um, Hi Donna. Okay, and so tell me where y'all are from. I would love to know. I know Donna's from Michigan. I know that. So let's see who's here today. Who's here today? And what did you do this weekend? Hi Don. What did y'all do this weekend? What did I do this weekend? My husband works with a foster teenagers. And so he was gone doing that. And I don't know if you've heard of it before, but it's called Track Camp, Teen Reach Adventure Camp. And so it's really sweet that he spends his time. This weekend was the girls. So he went out there and he even lets them paint his fingernails every year. Isn't that sweet? This year he said they didn't get to do a color because I was going to a wedding, but they love, like, they'll paint all kind of colors and stuff usually. But it's a real special weekend for them to get away from some really hard times that they're going through. So that's what he did. I worked on making videos. I got to make lots and lots of videos for TikTok, which we post on different platforms as well. So if you're not following me on TikTok, I'm Create with Christy everywhere. If you're not following me on Instagram or YouTube or Pinterest, I'm in all the places, all the places. So good morning, Gloria and Sue. Hazel celebrated your sister and brother-in-law. They're having their first baby. Oh, that's precious. My kids, a lot of you know that they just got, my son just got married, and they went on a 2-week trip to Europe. And so they went to Amsterdam in France. And so I can't wait to hear about their trip. The pictures looked amazing. It looked like so much fun. And just remember, if any of you have been married and you remember what it's like being a newlywed, it's kind of special time. And so we just got the pictures back. They're amazing. I have to post some pictures so y'all can see them, because some of you walked alongside of me going, oh my gosh, what dress am I going to wear? What shoes am I going to wear? And then I even sketched out what I was wearing for y'all, and I changed it all after that. So it's kind of fun to do that. Hi, Jackie. Did anybody lose Christy on the screen? I see Christy on the screen. Does anybody else see Christy on the If anybody has any problems, go out and come back in and see if that helps. Stephanie traveled back and forth, traveled back from 4th and 5th grade Christian camp. I love that. Saturday did laundry, and then Sunday went to church and my granddaughter's birthday party. Listen to this. My daughter, she's 19, and she doesn't always love to talk to her mom, because sometimes her mom comes across as like motherly and bossy. Anyway, but I called her, just kind of caught her off guard, called her, hi, Paisley, if you're watching. There's 99% chance she's not. But anyway, I said, what you doing? And I caught her at a good time, and she talked to me. And she even said, I got to kill a spider. Let me call you back. And I'm like, you don't have to call me back. But she did. And she couldn't find no, it wasn't a spider, it was a wasp. She couldn't find the wasp, just in case y'all wanted to know. I haven't asked her how that turned out, because she freaks out. I'm like, who's taking care of this for you? Because at home she freaks out and she makes her dad do it all. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello, everybody. Jackie can see me. All right, that's good. Well, on the screen is our iPad lesson for this week. And I love the scripture, and I love what the devotional is going to say. We're going to do that in just a second. As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. Added a sword to this one. This was really fun. If you're in Be the Light membership, we are actually not going to do this today. I have a million pins to show you. We're going to do a demonstration on our Zoom call. So after this at 1 p.m., remember, We have a Zoom link. You should have gotten it through email and in the Facebook group, and you still get the template for this week. So you can do this on your own. But at 1, we're going to do a pen sample extravaganza. I just got a bunch of new samples in, and I also have this. Oh my gosh. Have y'all seen this before? I cannot wait to tell you what this is. It's not just a regular old eraser. So we're going to go over that too in class. So, all right, let's get started today. You love the graphic. Thank you. Thank you. That one took me forever to design, and it's simple. See how simple it is? Sometimes the simplest are the hardest. I'm just saying. They really are. All right. So, where is this camera? I don't know where this camera is. This camera right there. Okay. All right. So we're going to start with our devotional, which if you have been with us, you know where we get it from, or this session. And I have it on my phone, and it's from the YouVersion Bible app. And I think the link we usually have it in the description, and Debbie, you can confirm that if it's up there or not. Yes, she says it's up there. Okay, so let's go to Holy Bible. I've got it right here. And like I said, YouVersion. And then we are doing Passion and Purpose. So it looks like this. So you can just type it in and look for it. And we are on lesson 6. Lesson 6. Okay. We're talking about relationships today. And I think this is really appropriate to talk about anytime, right? And so, this, like I said, this is week 6. You can just start with us now, or you can go back. And so, okay. As you follow the path toward fulfilling your God-given potential, you'll discover rather quickly that you don't walk it alone. You'll not arrive at the point of the fullness of your potential without getting and giving along the way. No one lives in isolation. All of us have and need relationships. They determine to a great extent how successful and joyful we are. Our relationships make it possible for us to pursue various goals and engage in various activities. And they play a key role in helping us overcome adversities and hardships. All of the previous topics that we've discussed so far in the reading plan relate to the way you interact with people. The lives of others, in turn, impact your understanding of what it means to live in a forgiven, intimate, pure relationship with God and His children. Through our relationships, we learn what it means to have a clear mind, what it means to have and use your natural ministry-motivated gifts, and what it means to live in as much health and vitality as you can. When we look to the Bible, we see it's filled with stories of people who accomplished great things, but only because they were in a relationship with others. Noah's 3 sons and their families helped him build the ark. Moses worked as a team with various people, including Aaron and Joshua, in his leadership role of the Israelites. Nehemiah rebuilt the broken walls and gates of Jerusalem with lots of help. Paul had many associates, including Timothy, Barnabas, Silas, Titus, and Luke, as he traveled tens of thousands of miles spreading the word of Jesus. Even Jesus chose 12 men to surround and help him in practical ways. And he developed such a strong bond with 11 of those disciples that every one of them was willing to die for his Lord. God's plan for each of us is to be in relationships that provide mutual help and assistance. As much as you need others for help and friendships, they need you too for the same reasons. To a great extent, your relationships determine the ways in which you pursue your potential and accomplish God's plan for your life. Choose to establish relationships that our Heavenly Father honors, blesses, and uses for His purposes. Ask Him to send the right people to you, helping you to discern whether a relationship is right for you. Trust God to be an active participant for good in every relationship He encourages you to develop. Okay, and the next page is we're talking about Hebrews 10, 24 and 25. And let us consider how we may spur one another on towards love and good deeds, not giving up meeting together as some are in the habit of doing, but encouraging one another. and all the more as you see the day approaching. And this is the scripture we're going to write out today. Proverbs 27:17. As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. Galatians 6:2. Carry each other's burdens, and in this way you will fulfill the law of Christ. Okay. And this is based on today. What's something that you feel like God's saying to you? If you're on the app, you can fill that out right here. There's 22 people on here if y'all want to join us. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about relationships and friendships. So is it okay to fizzle out a friendship, basically? Is it okay to not be friends with people who are draining in your life? I call that a Drano friend. I do this like friend skit sometimes if I go speak in public. And there's different like items you hold up and you talk about this kind of friend. You can hold up a bra. This is your supportive friend. Hold up an umbrella. This is your cover me friend that prays for you all the time. So the thing we talk about, the Drano friend, they just suck the life right out of you. And is it okay? Is it okay for those people, for you to distance yourself from those people? What do you think? I've had to do that before. You can only do so much up close. You can do things at a distance as far as pray for that person, that kind of thing. But I've had a lot of, what do you call that? Like, I don't handle negativity very well. In fact, I always try to turn it around, and that bugs people sometimes. I'm like, but can you see their side of it? But can you do, but, and they're just like, I just want you to listen to, you don't have to fix everything. So it really bothers me to completely, for someone to just be negative. I can't handle it. And so sometimes I just have to distance myself a little bit. What does that look like? Well, maybe not returning every text in a just quick manner like that. You know what I mean? Like, there's ways to do it to not be ugly, So anyway, that's just something to think about. If you have a toxic relationship in your life, it's okay to put distance there. Boundaries are good. But also, hopefully you can be, hopefully you're not the Drano friend. We talked about that too when I would go speak, and they're like, oh, I hope I'm not the Drano friend. I hope you're not too, but are you? That's something to evaluate and to think about yourself. Am I always negative when I call people? Because sometimes people are just like, sometimes, you feel like I was just born this way and I'm not trying to be negative, but it comes across to people as negative. And so kind of think about that. Are you zapping people's energy when they're with you? Or are you giving them energy? Think about that, right? Because if I've had lunch with a friend and I'm just like, I can't even take a breath, I want to evaluate that relationship. So anyway, I don't like negativity either. I know it. Vampires. I'm Michelle. Hi, Cindy Ray. As long as you have friends that support you, you can keep the Drano friend. And you can have that Drano friend. You just might have to put them a little bit. You might have to distance yourself because it smothers me. So it's okay to be negative with the right person if you need to be in order to get rid of that negativity. And I guess I don't necessarily, maybe for me, I'm thinking a different word, like sharing your frustrations or your hurts. But if every time you're with someone and they just suck the life out of you, that's where you might have to draw a boundary. That's just my opinion. God had to deliver me from absorbing toxic people. I would take on their issues to the point of wearing me down. Yes, that's what I'm saying. You can physically make yourself sick by taking on all the responsibilities. And I know what the Bible says, about sharing the burdens and those things, but there is a boundary that I think is healthy for us. So you can't always be the giver. Linda, amen. We need someone to give. And so it's just something to kind of think about. As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. Are you sharpening your relationships? Right? Anyway, but also with the sharpening comes sparks and tension and all those things. But it eventually gets sharpened. There is a resolution, right? I don't know. Are you feeling me? Does anybody understand? Donna's in the Be the Light group. She put her little light bulb. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to letter this out. Again, if you're in my lettering tribe, we will be doing something special. It's called a mystery lettering. It's a Zoom call, and I will be showing you every pen known to man and how to use this. Okay. So let me find a blank page. Whoops. Here's a blank page. And this one actually, I did like a little sketch on it. And I'm going to show you, if you've never seen this, I'm going to show you what the erasable pen does, because I use it all the time. And sometimes I don't show y'all the erasing part. So what I've done is I've drawn with my erasable pen. By the way, y'all, I've used this so much that one of them has dried up. Oh, I'm so sad. Okay, but anyway, what happens is when you draw with this erasable pen, you can erase it like this, or you can use a heat gun and get rid of it all at one time. All righty. And this is just a heat gun that I would use for embossing or just drying something quick. Or, oops, can you see? Someone asked if you can use a hair dryer. I don't know. I mean, I think you probably could, but I don't know if it gets hot enough, if you have the hot setting maybe, but that's what you get. Okay. Now you can kind of see how you can kind of see the outline of it. I'm okay with that. Usually I paint over it and all that. The link to the pen, Terry wants to know. We can get that for you. Okay. And so Be the Lights today. Yeah. Shine Bright is tomorrow night. Tomorrow night. That's right. Okay. So as iron sharpens iron. Now this one I did kind of curved, right? So how do we write like that? How will we write like that? Well, I'm a person who is like a freehander. But if you wanted to find something that, I don't know, something like this even. Oh, look, that's perfect. I didn't even plan that out. And I'm not advertising for this company either. I just happen to have this right here. Anyway, find something that you can make a template for, or a whatever. Yeah, kind of like a template, I guess. And then just trace it out. This is different than the sample, but it's the same idea. It doesn't have to be just like my sample, right? So, where if you're in my tribe and you got the template for it, yours is going to be shaped a little bit different, right? Yours is more curved. Fine, doesn't matter. Either way, however you want to do it. But it gives you a direction, somewhere to go. So what I did, and Debbie just posted, thank you, Debbie. Debbie is my assistant. She helps me during our lives. She put the link for the pen. Okay, so for me, it's easier to kind of angle the way I'm writing, okay? And so I'm just going to write as iron. And remember, it's pencil, so you may end up moving. You may not be positioned the way you want it, but I'm thinking, thank you, Terry. That's so sweet. But see how kind of on the curve where I have sharpens? I guess you kind of want to think, where is the center? Where do I want the center to be? Yeah. And you can even draw I would draw the sword after. Okay. As iron, and I put these two on the same line as iron. And then I'm going to do sharpens, and I'm just going to make it follow this curve. And see how I'm just doing print here? Are y'all practicing with me on your paper? She said, that's sweet what you said about my creativity. You should see how many hours sometimes it takes me to design these things. How many times did I start over on this thing? A million, in a lot of different directions. And I was like, I just don't know. And I never asked my husband anything, but he was sitting there beside me on the couch, or near me on the couch. And I was like, what do you think about this? And he liked it. So I was like, okay, we're going with it then. And then I changed up the colors. What do you think about this? He doesn't always entertain me. Entertain my, thoughts and everything. Okay. And so on the sample, I skipped some spaces. So instead of doing, a lot of times when I do my lettering, I do it like right on top of each other. So this would kind of be like touching that almost. So let me redraw that because I want some space in between. Ooh, I could even use a different color. So I remember, okay, this one's going to be on the blue line. That's a good idea to have the multicolors, because you can also get these pens just single. Like this is just a blue one. So, but here's a fun reason of why you might want to have one that has different colors. Okay. Oops. Now, these aren't all the same. Like I don't have the same exact thickness or whatever. I'm okay with that. But if you want to get out your ruler and do all these measurements, okay, go for it. I will not be doing that. Okay, next is so one person. And you can do, of course, write it however you want as far as print, script. Okay, so one person. And then I'm going to skip a little bit. Is this making sense? Okay, now sharpens. And then another. Again, leave some space. That wasn't very good. So let me get a different color. Let me do red now. No, not red. Let me do, I think my green's the one that ran out because I use that every week, basically. Okay, this is going to be better right here. I didn't leave enough room. Yeah, that makes me sad. I really like that one. Go back to red. But y'all saw me use it week after week after week. Okay. Another. And this one I'm just going to curve around. Again, it helps to position your paper. I'm going to go back up here after, as one person. Oh, comma right here. Comma right there. Okay. Hi, Maria. How are you? Good to see you on here. Okay. Now, I'm just going to do down here. And look what I remembered today. I remembered to put the scripture reference. Maria and I got to meet in real life a couple weekends ago. That wasn't last weekend, 2 weekends ago, I think. And it was so special to see each other in real life and to hug in real life. But we were both presenters at the Southern Adornments conference, event. It was really fun in Dallas. All right. Now, if you want to do, normally I kind of keep going with my membership group, but today I'm going to do something different with them. So that's like a hot mess, right? So I'm going to go ahead and spend about 10 more minutes with you, showing you like what you can do with this. Okay. And so let's go ahead and kind of draw our sword. Our sword. And again, we can use something to draw a line with that. I would get help with this for sure. Get some assistance with this. Usually I just freehand it, but this would be a lot easier to do like that. So see how I'm drawing my line all the way through it, even though on the sample I erase, like I don't draw the line through the words because I want the words to stand out. And so the sword would be like kind of a cross up here, and this will be rounded. This was actually more like this. Like that. I think I'm too close now. Okay, she just posted the link for the pen again. It's under Debbie Rowe. It was so fun to meet in Dallas, Missy. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed my class. Missy was there too. Isn't that fun? So fun to hug everybody and say hello. And I don't know. It was really fun. Okay. You can go ahead and make let's make another line next to that. Just make it a little bit bigger. Anybody else there? Was anybody else there? I really enjoyed my classes. We did Happy Meal. To me, I just had a blast. It was so fun. Okay, so at this point, I would take some kind of marker and I would go over it. I love doing black, but oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and do color because then I'll write on top of it. Yay, Tamara was there. Yes, you were, Tamara. Oh, I love it. I'm so glad you are watching. Okay, let me try to find. Okay, this is something that I've done with my lettering tribe. And this is, these are like clean paints. Okay. So this is a quick stick solid tempera paint if you haven't seen these. And this lesson is so simple, basically, but I'm just going to go ahead and show everybody kind of a sample of what I would do. My membership's opening up actually the 22nd of August. And so, you know, it'll be here before you know it. So you kind of get a taste of what we do. But what I would do first in this situation is go ahead and do my coloring. And so these are kind of fun. They're great for teachers, by the way, because it's not messy for the kids. And I think that's who they're intended for. But anyway, I just colored that on. It kind of reminds me of like a gelato. And then it doesn't smear. I mean, it dries instantly or very quickly. I mean, you can make it smear if you try really hard right after you put it on. But so what I'm going to do is just go ahead and pick some colors. Let's start with like a yellow orange. I don't know why. Yay! Jersey's getting to watch me. Yay! Live. I'm so glad. Thank y'all for sharing this. Sprinkling this. Facebook doesn't like that other word for some reason. So yeah, sprinkling is good. That really helps me get the word out of what I do and sharing my passion with others. And especially you will also be sharing basically the gospel with people because you're sharing God's word and showing them that you are in love with the Lord, right? So we want people to know that. And this is a good way to get started. Whether someone wants to do art or not, it's just good for them to be able to be in the environment where a lot of positivity is and encouragement and all. So you can see it kind of covered up the words. Now, I'm okay with that because I'll just go right back over it. But if you practiced it and then you put something over, you might be like, what? But I can still see it. Can you see that? You can still kind of see it. All right. So then I would just take another color, whatever color I'm feeling. Are you like that? It's like, I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling this. I like this. Now, I skipped, didn't I? I skipped. Now, I am very loose and free with these. Like, I'm okay that it's kind of out of the lines. I'm an out of the lines person. Anybody else? Tell me in the comments, are you in the box or out of the box? Are you in the box or out of the box? And then I have another question for you. And then maybe I'll do a giveaway. How about that? Gotta be paying attention. You never know. You never know if I'm going to do something like that. But I think I will today. Miss Debbie, hold me accountable. I'm going to do a giveaway today. We'll do it. Ziggy, set timer for 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Starting now.
She said 5 minutes starting now. So out of the box, in the box. All right. Well, see, I love this. See, we're all different. And it's fun because hopefully I can stretch you if you're in the box. And then those of you who are out of the box, man, hopefully this just gives you the freedom to get the idea and go for it. I love it. I love that freedom. And I must have had a teacher at one point just say, let loose and go for it. Because I remember in art class, if I messed up something, I mean, we might as well throw it in the trash, right? I just made a TikTok video, and I posted it last night, I think, and it talks about being a perfectionist. Actually, a skit. I am such a good actor with myself. You'll have to watch and see. And it'll be posted in different spots too, but it always goes on TikTok first. But yeah, I'm an actress with myself. And did y'all see the other one where I acted with myself? You're trying to get out of the box. Good, Linda. You can do this. It's baby steps. If you could see what I'm doing, I'm definitely out of the box. I love it, Dawn. I would love to see what you're doing. That's so fun. Okay, digging around. Y'all, the most fun is digging through this, digging around, find the next color. Oh, look, we might have to do some green. Just digging around. And there's also some glitter ones too. Michelle's in the box. Michelle, we got to help you get out of that box. We got to help you. You can do this. You can do this. Now, these are a little bit, they don't feel waxy like you might think because they're paint. But then again, I don't know. I can't remember what we use to write on top of it. What I do use a lot though are Posca pens. I love Posca pens, but I'm trying a new pen today, y'all. If you're in my tribe, we're going to try. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to show you. I have a box. This is what, do y'all use Marvy? Ushilla, I think is what they told me. But look at these glitter pens. I love it. And these opaque pens. And oh my gosh, I'm dying to try this. I don't know if we'll do this today. It's a snow marker. So I'm so excited. Okay. More markers. We're going to go over those. And then I've got other markers too to show you. So fun. I'm excited. But again, it's a Zoom. It's on a Zoom. All right, so let's go ahead and do one more. I did not draw this one, but we're going to add it. I'm going to add it because we can, because we're out of the box, people, right? Here we are. Okay, perfect. Now what? You had to go to the dentist, Gina. Hope everything's good. Hope no cavities. No cavities. All right, so this is when I procrastinate because I'm not sure exactly what I want to do next. And then I find my marker and then I'm like, okay, we're going for it. I just go for it, okay? And so like I said, I can still see through pretty good on these. This one I can't see very well, but I know what I did. And the lines are a little, I don't love that they're I want them colored in more. So let's see about doing some blending. What if we do some blending? We'll try to and see what happens. Okay, so I'm going to put this red on here. And then I'm going to go back with that. Well, actually, let me do the yellow with it. And let's see what happens. See if I can kind of blend this and make it smoother. I think that's the word I'm trying to use. Smoother. Smoother. Maybe I can smooth it out a little bit. Yeah, this is smoothing it out. I don't love how rough it looks. It almost looks like a kid who got a crayon and just went, you know what I'm saying? That look? I don't want that look. So I'm just taking some more colors and smoothing it out and blending in some different colors. See, out of the box. This is freedom right here. Anybody having a heart attack right now? No, we're not having a heart attack. We're just like, look what this can do. Look what this can do. And, don't wait too late to do this, but it's really a good idea to always have something underneath here. I like to work backwards. So I'm going to try to protect my other pages a little bit better. And that's just Teflon. You're going to rewatch it? Good. Okay, so we can go back with that orange and we can go back and do some more blending with it and blend that in a little bit better. But I like where that red goes into orange and yellow. So let's think about the pink. What do we want to do with the pink? This one looks like a super bright pink. I think I'm going to go over my 10-minute limit that I said I was going to do. Is this the same one? Oh, look. Ziggy, stop. Ziggy, set timer for 10 minutes. Okay, I'm going to do 10 more minutes. Did you hear that, Ziggy? Set timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Starting now.
She said, okay. All right. 10 more minutes with y'all because I can't stop. I can't just stop right now. Okay, and so it's blending. It's looking better. It doesn't look like that purple with the pink. Okay, let's find a purple. Might do this purple, but I hope that's not too loud for y'all. Uh-oh, I didn't have it rolled up. Ooh, this is pretty. It doesn't look purpley, but I like how I'm smoothing it out. So it's kind of like maybe the second layer. Let me show y'all up close. You see how it's kind of smoothing out? Now, right now, we call this the what stage? Put in the comments, what stage is this called? If you know, you know. Tell me what stage we're in. Is this one there's some that are, I don't know what this one is. Oh, yeah, there we go. We got some purple going. What stage are we in? I see two people say ugly, but there's another word that we like to use for it. What is it called? Junior high stage. That's right. We're in the awkward, weird stage right now. We're like, we don't really know what we're doing yet, right? We're just trying to survive. Oh, are you getting in the link for the paint? Oh, yeah, for these pens. These ones are the paint pens. So these are the quick stick tempera paint sticks, right? And then I'm going to be using the Posca paint pen in a minute. This is my favorite size, and I'll tell you about it in a minute. Okay, now let's get to the blue, and I may come back to other colors, but I don't know if I use that blue or this blue, but I really want to go lighter. It's just too dark for me. So let's pull out the white just in case. Just in case. Oh, wait, here's a light blue. That makes me happy. Sorry, I'm digging around. I hope that's not like in your ear. Okay. Ooh, that's smoothing it out. It looks good. It's looking better. It's going to come together, y'all. Come on, trust me. Trust the process. It's going to come together. It's going to look amazing. If it's not, we're going to say it is. We're going to say, oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. Let's get our white. Yes, look, I'm going over the white right on top. I'm going to get blue on my white. Oh, no. Anybody having a heart attack about that? It's okay. Ooh, look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Okay, now let's do the green. What do we want to mix with the green? How about this light blue here? A little bit of light blue. This is what we do in our membership. We have fun. And we do it right after this. Right after this. So if you're not on the wait list, will you put the wait list link on there, Miss Debbie? Oops. If you're not on the wait list, make sure you get on it so you get notified whenever we're going to go live. I mean, not live. Like, yeah. Thank you, Terry. You're so sweet. I love this encouragement. Y'all are not my Drano friends. You're my supportive friends. You're my bra friends. You're my supportive friends. Okay, has anybody been on a New England cruise? I'm going and I'm so excited. It's actually a crafters event and I'm teaching on it with, have y'all heard about this? Y'all heard about this? With 3 other artists. Hey, Debbie, I think we still have the date in here saved, maybe on the banner. But we have made available a few more spots. And so if you are interested, we leave October the 2nd, and it's till the 9th, but we're going to on a New England cruise. And I was asking if anybody's been there because I want to know where I need to, on the stops we need to go. Someone told me Peggy's Cove. So we're going to go to Peggy's Cove. You live close to New England, and I'm in New York. I'm going to go to New York. We're going to go to New York on our way. You've always wanted to be a bra friend. Yay! Y'all are my bra friends. Yep. Did y'all even know there was a thing? Add a little bit of yellow right here. Anyway, just keep playing to your heart's content. If this doesn't feel like it feels so good to be a kid again, feels so good to be a kid again. Forget about bills, forget about all those things, and just thank you. You think it looks awesome? It looks better, much better than when I first. If we had a picture of what it looked like before, it looked pretty bad. Okay, look how it's blending together. Right now, my stops. Ooh, Bay of Bundy, Nova Scotia. I don't even know. I don't know. So Canada, the New England coast in Canada. Where else are we stopping? I don't know. New England is gorgeous. You live in Rhode Island. Sometimes the ships stop there. Newport. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Newport's one of them. I'm pretty sure. Tell me where to go. Tell me where to go. That would be so great if I had some ideas. Okay, now when we get to the sword, I'm probably not going to use this for the sword because it's so thick, right? It's so thick. I feel like it would just and it's hard to get like a real nice line. Should I try though? Now I'm tempted to try just to show you. Just to show you. See, that's a dark color. Just to show you what you would do if you did it. But what if I mess up? Well, you mess up, Christy. You always tell people that. You always tell people to go for it. Okay, we're just going to go for it. Now, remember, we're stopping in between each one. So we're going to make a line here, make a line here, make a line here, here, here. Can you still see? Ooh, I like how that black pops. And here. Now, it's hard to make it like pointy in the way I want it. So that's where I'll clean that up with some other kind of marker. But I am glad I did that because it's so, so bold. Nice and thick and bold. And it's the same texture. So see what happens when you talk yourself into doing stuff. Now, what if that would have been horrible? It's all right. There's nothing that a little paint doesn't fix. Just paint over it or go with it. Just keep playing until you get, I don't know if I can get a point here. Probably not. Okay. I kind of like that. I wish it was thin enough to write with that, but I know that part is not. So what would you do around here? You could go back. Wait, do not go to the Black Pearl. It's overrated and another restaurant would be better. I'm glad to hear that. Can I get right off the ship and just start walking places? I hope the changing leaves. I mean, I literally have wanted to go on this trip forever because I'm so passionate about the fall and my anniversary is November 12th. And so it's always too late. Like by the time we would get there, the leaves would be, so this was a great excuse. But if you want information about the cruise, we can get that to you. You get dropped off right in the city. Do not go to the Black Pearl. That is awesome. That's awesome. So what stop is that again? Is that Newport? Okay. Debbie, if you see anything that I need to will you make notes for me? Because I'm afraid I won't go back and be able to find these. You can come up and meet me and be my guide, and that would be so awesome. I'll have to find out what we're doing. I got my whole family though. I got my kids, my husband. I don't know. We might have our other friends come that are on the cruise with us, the other artists and their family. They're bringing their husbands. So I don't know what's happening yet, but I would love to know more. The foliage will be gorgeous. I hope so. Okay, I'm just was kind of making sure it's all dry because when you start layering it takes a little bit longer to dry. Now, by doing this, I'm going to erase some of my lettering. That's okay. That's all right. Y'all kind of saw an outline of what we're doing. You got the idea. Now, I still don't love these messy lines right here. So I'll either letter it and then see if I care anymore, or I will draw with a black marker and kind of clean that up. So that's something that we'll get to. I kind of know it when I get to it, right? See how these are blending together right here? So what? See how there's white here and it's kind of blending together? I don't care. If you're a perfectionist and that bothers you, let it go. In fact, just do it. So it will be like, okay, I messed it. It's really good if you're a perfectionist to go ahead and make a line on a piece of paper before you even get started, because it's one of those things like a book like this. You're like, I'm so afraid to start in it because I'm going to mess it up. Okay, here's your solution. Go to the very back page and go ahead and do some marker samples and just start coloring on the back page. Mess it up. Okay, it's messed up. Now you can get started on the inside, right? Uh-oh. Ziggy, stop. Ziggy, give me 10 more minutes. Okay, 10 minutes. 10 more minutes. I'm doing this so fast. Okay. And I'll probably just get you started on this and then I'll post the finished one later. I think I've lost it completely now. Okay. As iron. You'll see me. Oops. Thank y'all for being here today. It means a lot to me to have y'all as my bra friends. And I mean, I really don't want to brag, but I feel like I am not going to misspell anything today. I feel like I'm going to be good on my spelling. You would think I'd never mess up since, wait, as iron sharpens iron. See if I keep talking. Now you see how good that's looking? It's really popping out because of the color behind it. Now, can I leave you with it and then you go and you do your thing? Or do I need to keep going? I'll go a little bit further. I can't help myself. So one person. So in the comments, let me know if you ordered the pens. Just put ordered pens, so I know who had to give in and order these pens. These, what are they called? Not these markers, but these things, the pen sticks, the paint sticks. Let me know if you ordered or you plan on ordering the paint sticks. And then how am I going to give something away? I think I'm going to give something away to one person that texts. Thank you, Deborah. And one person that leaves a comment. And one person that SHARES. Okay, so I'm going to do 3 giveaways today. But I will do one right now, and then the other 2 I will make sure the replay viewers get a chance at that. So I'll wait 24 hours for that. As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens. Have I spelled everything right? Another. Okay, what you could do is you could go back and you could thicken up some of these lines. I definitely want to thicken that up, the sharpens. I feel like it just needs some thickness to it. And let me go ahead and put the scripture reference. You colored pencils. See, I love when you also try something different or use what you have, because you don't have to go buy stuff just because someone's teaching you how to use it. You can use what you have. You could do watercolor. Watercolor would be beautiful with this. So don't feel like if I don't have what she has, I can't do it. A lot of my tribe members use what they have. I very much encourage it because we need to use what we have and stop hoarding it, right? Ha! Proverbs are worth a little bigger. No one to do this. Okay, as long as it fits on here, we're good. And it does fit on there. Okay, so now I can actually use I can start erasing stuff. I'm trying to see where I could show you that. Well, you can see the 17 right here is still showing up. See that 17? So I'm going to take this heat gun and it's going to go right through this paint and erase it. Did you see that? Isn't that a miracle? It's a miracle. It is fun to try new things. That's true, Cassie. That is true. I mean, you have my permission to buy them, but don't feel like you have to. I never want people to be like, I can't join her tribe because she's always buying new things that I can't afford. No, that's not what it's about. Okay, so then we could go, again, thicken this up. We could start to kind of clean this up and make a point at the end like that. And I'm going to stop there, okay? Because I have 10 minutes to get on the Zoom call and get ready to show my lettering members all these fun pins, y'all. If you can't stay for that, be the light peoples, then make sure you watch the replay. Giveaway. Okay, let me think about this. Okay, I'm going to let you choose, all right? I'm going to let you choose between one of my books, okay? It'll come with a marker, by the way. Okay. Because I'm giving choices because if you don't have this, then I want you to pick, get something else. So how about we do between my books? That one, or this one. Now, what if you have all three? Then I'll give you something else. So you'll get to choose the red book. Okay. This one has, it's great for learning how to learn to brush letter. Okay. And then it's got some great doodles back here. And then it's got some traceables as well in the back. Okay. This is my cheat sheet book. This has, you're able to, if you don't know when to transition, this is good for you because it's got two different colors. It's like, okay, that's where I go down. That's where I go up. That's where I go down. So people love that when you're really, really starting out and trying to, And then Donna's using gouache today. Wait. Oh, I was like, wait, this is my favorite because I don't know. It's my baby because it's in color. I just love it. It's got a lot. It has a lot in this one, a lot. Okay, so it's got different styles of lettering that you can practice, right? And the first book gives you just like a few little tips about them, but it doesn't give you like full page practice pages for that. So that's one of the differences as far as the lettering goes. It has a lot of different lettering styles, as you can see in here. And then we go into the doodling. Doodling is my love. I've always loved to doodle. I doodled everywhere, school, wherever. And then I guess I could show you a little bit more. And if you do want to know where to get these, they're on my website. If Debbie, you could post the shop link on my website. Anyway, lots of fun doodles. Mostly this one is like holiday themed doodles. And yeah, fun. So there they are. So if you win, you get to pick between, we'll call this one the pray book, the blue pray book. I call it blue just because it's easy to remember. Blue, and this is purple to me. Some people are like, they call that blue. I'm like, it's purple to me. And then red, which it's kind of a pinky red. It's really watermelon. It's color of watermelon. So I just call it red because it's easier. Okay. Red, purple, blue. So I'm going to go ahead and, did you put the text number up? I forgot to ask you. Will you put the number up? Okay. So you can text me, and y'all, I get your text. It's me that gets your text. Okay. And I'm going to pick someone right now. So if you text this number, I want you to text, hang on, let me think. Because I have to differentiate this from, just type in paint sticks. So I know this is the lesson you're watching. Paint sticks. I don't care how you spell it, just as long as I know. Text this number. You have to do it on your phone. You have to text it on your phone like you're calling someone. Okay. You just go like you're calling someone. Like you're texting someone. So that little box, if you have an iPhone, and then you go up and text it, you just type in this number, 1-903-287-9176. Okay. And then you put in paint sticks, PAINT. It doesn't matter, like I said, how you spell it. I did it with an X. All right. Paint sticks, and then send it. It said stickers. I know what I mean. I know what you mean. Okay. And so and then tell me like which book you would want. All right. And if you have all three, say, I have all three of your books, but I will reply to a winner. We'll go ahead and pick a winner. Ziggy, set timer for 30 seconds. In 30 seconds, I'm going to pick a winner, a text winner. Okay. I'm also going to pick a winner on the comments. Are you ready? So I want you to comment. I can't do paint sticks. I want you to comment iron, like iron sharpens iron. So if you comment iron, we will pick someone in 24 hours for that. Okay. And so if you're watching the replay, just know, Ziggy, stop. On the 26th at 1 p.m. Central, that's when the cutoff is. Ziggy, stop. Ziggy she's telling me all things. Okay. Ziggy, stop. She's like, oh my gosh, it's time for your Zoom. Sorry, y'all. I talked way too much. Today I was excited. And I get excited about doing giveaways too. I just don't always remember. Okay, let's go to so here's my app. So I can see all of you who have sent me a text. See all those? Look. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to scroll and I'm going to pick one. Okay. I'm going to go, wait, let's see how far up. Okay. Up and down and up and down. And this is the person. Terry Chisholm. Terry, text me what book you want. If I'm thinking right, you have all 3 books. But if just let me know what book you want, and then what's you're new. What is the Zoom about? Okay, so if you're in my tribe, Gina, are you in my tribe? Anyway, anybody who's in my tribe, we are going to go over. We're doing a marker extravaganza review. I got a ton of markers in, different kinds, different styles. I've never tried before, and I cannot wait. I've heard they're really cool. Anyway, and so we're going to try them out. I'm actually, these are actually samples for the cruise that I'm help host, the craft cruise that I'm doing with 3 other artists. If you want to know more about that, text me. You got my number. Text me and just say, tell me about this cruise or whatever. All right. So I also need to get your address. I know we've had it, Terry, but it makes it so much easier. If you don't mind just texting me your address too. I'm just going to write winner. And then you can reply if you're listening. Hopefully you're still here. All right. My hand lettering membership has a Zoom once a month. Thank you. And then can you leave the link one more time for them to get on the wait list? We're going to open up August the 22nd for new members in both tribes. Okay. All right. Would you text that to me, Terry, just so I don't forget. Congratulations. Okay. I'm heading to Zoom. See you guys in a minute. Bye.